congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
First and foremost, let me ask you about song and dance numbers for New Year's. I mean,
Totally.
it's pretty spectacular. When you first got that was the first kind of scene that you were going to do, what was your reaction? Was it kind of like, do I want to take this on and do some song and dance on my first day?
My first reaction when I got asked to do a song and dance number in season 2 of the morning show was, okay, first things first, I gotta practice singing, and I have to get my dance on. And so I had them send me all the choreography, and I'm not kidding. I was practicing it in my room. We recorded it on an iPhone, and I would just play it back so I hit all my marks. Because the last thing I wanted to do was look like someone who had no rhythm. That can't be the introduction for Eric. Eric's got to have rhythm. He's got to have swag. He's got to have charisma, and he's got to be able to hit his mark. So I made a promise to myself. I'm like, I'm going to outdance Alex on this show.
Actually, I never knew, maybe people have said this and I've ignored it completely, but Reese is a very, very good singer. I haven't spoken to her.
She's a great singer. Reese is a great singer. And we had to go to the studio and like put down vocals. That people have asked us, hey, were those really your voices? It really was my voice, and it really was Reese. We didn't use auto-tune. It was really us. Yeah.
If Damien Chazelle wants to do his La La Land sequel, I mean, he could mix it up a bit, couldn't he?
Yeah, yeah. And I think as a dancer, it was a perfect casting choice because I'm not a great dancer. I look like if a newscaster wanted to be a good dancer, and Mimi perfectly captured that on camera.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The other thing I'm asking all the cast this: the art of corridor walking. There's a lot of corridor walking, and it seems like quite an intense thing to do. And also, it's very much kind of theatrical in the sense that you're doing stuff in one take. Is there a lot of pressure on those sequences because they're almost like action sequences in the way they're choreographed because you have to do the corridors and make sure you know what you're doing. Are they hard to pull off?
Yeah, when you're doing a one-shot tracking shot, all you have to do is hit your lines and not hit the camera. Those are the two things I focus on. Do not hit the camera. Like, keep a little bit of space in between you and the camera, and just make sure that you also, hit your lines as well. It's pretty wild when you do a one shot like that. You're like, wow, walking and talking at the same time are very difficult.
I feel like there would be just a separate blooper reel for corridor escapades.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
As my time's going to wrap up soon. Just tell me about Eric. What drew you to him? Because he comes in at a very particular time. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of balls in the air, shall we say, with various different things. What drew you to him when you read the script for the first time? Because obviously, as you say, he's got a charm, he's got a charisma, and he wants to be the best anchor that he could possibly be, and wants to succeed as far as he possibly can.
Totally. What I love most about Eric is his character coming into season 2 of the morning show and shaking things up at TMS and at UBA so fit into what's happening right now in Hollywood and in the corporate structure and in the newsrooms that are happening across the world. Who gets a seat at the table and why? It's been so long. Newsrooms have looked a certain way. Writers' rooms have looked a certain way. Who's on movie posters has looked a certain way. And over the past couple years, people are saying, hey, it's a big world. There's 7 billion people. Why does it look one way? And who gets a seat at that table and why? And so Eric, he has a very similar background to me. He's a child of immigrants, and he's come in to kind of make his mark. And I brought that into the set too. I was thinking to myself, man, 10 years ago, you would have never got the chance to share a scene with Jennifer Aniston or Reese Witherspoon. You need to bring that energy into Eric. And Eric really has that of like, hey, this is my one shot. This is my one opportunity. I get to be on the morning show, and I'm going to do everything that I can to get as much information as I possibly can on all my coworkers and climb the ranks Shakespearean style.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you up for more if they were to do a season 3 and give you a call? Who knows where he would be by then?
Fingers crossed. And it's so funny because the world is completely changing in season 2 of the morning show, and how the world will continue to change over the coming months and years. We'll see. I'm really excited. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But season 2, I can't wait for people to check it out September 17th.
Absolutely. Hasan, lovely to talk to you, my friend. Good luck with everything. Thanks so much.
Say hi to mom and dad.
I shall. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!